Hello, and a warm welcome to our Learning Corner. This is a space where we believe knowledge is not just power, but a gift meant to be shared. We're all about exploring fresh perspectives, uncovering new ideas, and empowering you with the information you need to make informed decisions in your life. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects us all, our diet. But before we get started, we'd love for you to become part of our learning community. Please hit the subscribe button below, share our videos with your friends and family, and don't forget to leave your comments and likes. Your engagement helps us grow and reach more people with our content. Now, without further ado, let's jump into today's topic, diet decluttering. Buckle up, it's going to be an enlightening ride. Are you struggling with your diet? Feeling overwhelmed by all the information out there? Welcome to the concept of diet decluttering, a refreshing approach that aims to simplify your eating habits and make your health journey more manageable. Imagine your diet as a cluttered room, filled with food choices that may not serve your health and wellness goals. Diet decluttering is like tidying up that room, removing the unnecessary and keeping what truly benefits you. It's about making mindful choices and focusing on foods that nourish your body. Why is it important, you ask? Well, decluttering your diet can lead to better health, effective weight management, and an overall sense of wellness. It can help you navigate the maze of food choices with ease, understand your body's needs better, and ultimately, make eating a more enjoyable and less stressful experience. If you're ready to simplify your eating habits and improve your health, you're in the right place. The first step to decluttering your diet is understanding your current eating habits. Now, you might be thinking, I already know what I eat, but do you really? Are you truly aware of every morsel that passes your lips and every sip you take? Awareness is the key to change, especially when it comes to our diet. We often eat mindlessly, grabbing a snack here, sipping a beverage there, without really taking into account what we're consuming. This lack of mindfulness can lead to an accumulation of unhealthy habits that we're not even aware of. So, how do we become more aware of our eating habits? The answer is simple. Keep a food diary. Yes, it might sound tedious at first, but it's an incredibly powerful tool. For 1 week, write down everything you eat and drink. And when we say everything, we mean everything. That handful of chips you grabbed from your colleague's desk, the half a can of soda you had with lunch, the chocolate bar you ate in front of the TV, it all counts. The purpose of this exercise isn't to make you feel guilty or ashamed, far from it. It's about shedding light on the hidden aspects of your diet. You might find that you're eating more sugar than you thought, or that you're not getting enough fruits and vegetables. You might discover that you're eating out of boredom or stress, rather than hunger. As you keep your food diary, you might also start to see patterns. Maybe you always reach for a sugary snack in the mid-afternoon slump. Or perhaps you tend to overeat when you're dining out with friends. These patterns can provide valuable insights into your eating habits and help you identify areas where you can make changes. Remember, this is a journey of self-discovery. There's no judgment here. It's about understanding your current diet and finding ways to make it healthier, more balanced, and more in line with your wellness goals. So, grab a notebook, start your food diary, and embark on this exciting journey. You might be surprised at what you discover about your eating habits. Once you understand your current diet, it's time to identify the unhealthy foods. Now, this process isn't about pointing fingers or inducing guilt, but rather about awareness. It's about learning, understanding, and making informed choices. Let's start with a common culprit: processed foods. These are foods that have been altered in some way from their natural state, often to extend their shelf life. They might be canned, frozen, or packaged, and they often have a long list of ingredients that are difficult to pronounce. Processed foods tend to be high in unhealthy fats, sugars, and sodium, which can contribute to various health issues like heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. Next up, sugary drinks. These are not just your sodas, but also energy drinks, sweetened teas, and even some fruit juices. These drinks are often high in calories but low in nutrients. They can lead to weight gain, tooth decay, and increased risk of type 2 diabetes. And let's not forget about snacks. Yes, that bag of chips, that candy bar, or that tub of ice cream. Snacks are often high in calories, sugar, and unhealthy fats. They can be tempting, especially when you're feeling stressed or bored, but they can also lead to weight gain and other health problems. But here's the thing, these foods impact not just our physical health but our mental health as well. Consuming a lot of processed foods, sugary drinks, and snacks can lead to mood swings, fatigue, and difficulty concentrating. It's important to note that we're not suggesting you should completely eliminate these foods from your life. That's not realistic, and it's not necessary. What we're suggesting is that you reduce their presence in your diet. Maybe instead of having a soda every day, you have one once a week. Or instead of reaching for a candy bar when you're stressed, you reach for a piece of fruit or a handful of nuts. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate these foods completely, but to reduce their presence in your diet. It's about making small changes that can have a big impact on your health and well-being. Now that you know what to reduce, let's talk about what to increase. When decluttering your diet, it's not just about subtracting the unhealthy, it's also about adding the healthy. It's about creating a balance that nourishes your body and fuels your day. Let's start with whole foods. What are they? They're foods that are unprocessed and unrefined, or processed and refined as little as possible before being consumed. They include fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. These foods are packed with nutrients, fiber, and natural goodness that our bodies need. They help to keep us feeling full longer and provide a steady release of energy throughout the day. Next up, lean proteins. These are essential for repairing and building our tissues, supporting our immune system, and keeping our hair, skin, and nails healthy. Opt for lean cuts of meat, poultry, fish, eggs, or plant-based proteins like beans, lentils, and tofu. Remember, it's not just about quantity, but also quality. Choose grass-fed, organic, or sustainably sourced options whenever possible. Now let's talk about fruits and vegetables. These colorful powerhouses are loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that protect our cells and support overall health. Aim to eat a rainbow of fruits and vegetables every day. The more variety, the better. Finally, we have whole grains. These are grains that have all parts of the grain: the bran, germ, and endosperm. Foods made from these grains are rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals. They help regulate our blood sugar and keep us feeling satisfied. Look for foods that list whole grain as the first ingredient, like whole wheat bread or brown rice. Adding these foods to your diet can make a huge difference in your health. They provide the nutrients your body needs to function optimally, support your immune system, and help keep you feeling energized and satisfied. So, as you declutter your diet, remember, it's about creating a healthier, happier you. You've decluttered your diet, now how do you stick to it? This is the golden question, isn't it? The answer lies in 3 simple strategies. First, let's talk about meal planning. Think of it as your dietary roadmap. It helps you know where you're going and how you're getting there. When you plan your meals, you're less likely to stray off the beaten path and fall into the trap of unhealthy alternatives. Meal planning doesn't have to be a chore either. Make it a fun weekend project, explore new recipes, and try to incorporate a variety of foods to ensure you're getting a wide range of nutrients. Next, let's move on to the concept of eating at regular times. This is all about setting up a routine that your body can get on board with. When you eat at the same times each day, your body starts to anticipate meals, and you're less likely to experience those sudden, intense hunger pangs that can lead to unhealthy snacking. Lastly, let's discuss the importance of listening to your body's hunger cues. This is about developing a strong connection with your body and understanding the difference between physical hunger and emotional hunger. Physical hunger comes on gradually and can be satisfied with any food, while emotional hunger is sudden and often craves specific comfort foods. By recognizing these cues, you can make better decisions about when and what to eat. But remember, no strategy comes without challenges. There will be days when you slip, when the allure of an old favorite proves too strong. That's okay. What's important is not to let a single slip become a landslide. Don't use it as an excuse to give up. Instead, acknowledge it, learn from it, and move on. Sticking to a new diet is a journey, not a destination. It's about making consistent choices that support your health and well-being. It's about building a new relationship with food, where you're in control, not the other way around. Remember, consistency is key. The more you stick to your new diet, the easier it will become. So keep going, keep growing, and remember to enjoy the journey. So, we've covered a lot of ground today in decluttering your diet. Let's take a moment to revisit the key points. We began by understanding our current diet, scrutinizing the contents of our meals, and acknowledging the need for change. We then moved on to identifying unhealthy foods, the sneaky culprits often hidden in plain sight, contributing to our dietary distress. Next, we didn't just stop at cutting out the bad, we introduced healthy alternatives. Remember, the goal isn't to starve, but to nourish ourselves with the right foods. Finally, we discussed the importance of consistency in sticking to your new diet. It's not a one-day affair, but a gradual process of change. With these tips, you're well on your way to a healthier, happier you. Remember, every small change counts. Embrace the journey of decluttering your diet, and watch how it unfolds into a lifestyle that's not just healthy, but also enjoyable.